Hello everyone, this video log is going to be a part of a series that I will be doing during the month of November for 2025, which will be chronicling my progress during the National Novel Writing Month. If you think you've seen this intro before, you probably have, because I'm going to be using the exact same introduction for each and every video in this series. This year my goal is going to be to try and write 50,000 words across all of my various writing projects. This includes my novel that I've already started, but I'm going to include words that I'm going to be writing in things like short stories, my blog, and various other projects. I'll be using the website or app that's called TrackBear, and it's going to help me keep track of all the words that I write across all of my various projects. My hope is that all of the videos that I will be making in real time will help keep me accountable to myself to actually meet my writing goals each and every day. For this video series, I aim to film something about my writing process each and every day. It's not going to be formatted very strictly, so I'm not going to have like word updates every day. I'm not going to just strictly talk about exactly the same thing each and every time I turn on the camera. I'm going to try and make it more interesting and more fluid, so I will be discussing things like issues that I'm predicting to have in the future, issues that I'm currently having, and maybe talk about some of the inspirations that I'm having, like books that I'm reading or other things as they come up, so it's going to be a little bit more organic. I'm currently in the midst of the month of November, so I can't really say what exactly each and every video is going to hold because I'm in the middle of creating them right now. So if that sounds good to you, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I will attempt to upload one video every week chronicling the previous 7 days that I have been writing. Without any further ado, let's get into the main part of this video. Hi everyone, this is week 2 of Camp NaNoWriMo 2.0, currently past 3 p.m. and I haven't written a single word. I also am going to try and edit my last check-in. What I think I'm going to be doing is making a video for each week. That way there isn't just one monstrously long video at the end of the month, so you can actually follow along a little bit closer to real time. Tomorrow is going to be tricky though, because I'm going to be going to the Rose Bowl flea market with my mom and my husband, so a lot of time is going to be spent there. I'm not entirely sure how much writing I'm going to get done tomorrow. Week 2 is going to be very different from week 1, where I didn't have a bunch of free time and stuff like that, so it'll be different for sure. All right, it is 8:40 p.m. and I just finished writing my last few words in my project. And here is the graph. Starting off with our first day of week 2 pretty well. It's a little later than I'd want it to be, but can't complain too much. It is dark outside. It is almost 7 p.m. as you can see here, and I've only written 537 words. I have been watching Roaming Wild Rosie instead of writing. As I suspected, we were at the Rose Bowl at the farmer's market for quite some time, but what I didn't expect was how tired I was going to be by the time I came home. By the time we had actually settled in, walked the dog and made sure that everything was as it should be at home afterwards, I was just so tired. And I did not take a nap, and I'm thinking that was my mistake, because now I couldn't concentrate all afternoon, and I can barely concentrate now. Since the sun is going down so early, I just feel like I should be getting ready for bed instead of trying to write. I've worked on 2 projects today in order to get my words, my blog and my novel. The vast majority of words were from my novel. For today, I wrote on my blog. Let's see, I forgot how many words I wrote today. It was only 457 words. And then the other project was my novel. I wrote 1,507 words. I really like TrackBear. It puts data together in a way that makes it really fun to look at. I almost wrote 2,000 words today, as you can see. Hey yo!
Is it 11/11/2025, bud? Yeah? Is it a good day for writing? What do you think?
No, your eyes do not deceive you. It is past 10 p.m. and I have written 249 words. My husband is in bed, so I can't talk much. I need to just get to writing. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna say this before I forget. So the words per day does go down because I tend to write more than what the original count was when I first started this, which was like 1,600 words and change. And so because I tend to write more than that, the goal per day keeps going down. And so while I have not written more than 1,600 words today, I'm counting this as all the words I need for today because it's more than what I need in order to finish my 50,000 word goal by the end of the month. Haha, I got it.
What? You suddenly got very alert. What's going on, buddy?
Hello. Yes, hello. I have to make choices for my plot. I've already added a character as of last night that had not been seriously considered as someone who's important. Of course, they had already existed previously. I didn't just make up a new character, but I had relegated them to a far smaller kind of role. And now that I've actually had them in a scene, hello, darling. Hello, dear. I'm wondering if actually it wouldn't be better for me to have them be really important and actually play a larger role in the conclusion. I'm playing with the idea, but we'll see how it actually goes. I'm already working on, in my head, a direction for the ending, and it's not an ending that I have ever really considered before. It's a fairly new idea for me, and I'm wondering how the pacing is going to work now. So I have to do some serious brainstorming, I think, and then I can start drafting the ending. I still haven't figured out a true conclusion to the whole thing, but I'm getting closer. I feel closer to what I'm supposed to achieve with this story.
You're too cute not to share with the world. And Brutus says, love me. And I couldn't agree more.
It's 6 p.m. I haven't written a single word, but look at the pretty thing. All it is a couple of bottles with candles in them and a couple smaller candles at the bottom on a plate. And I don't know why, but this just fills my heart with joy. It would appear as though I have put this off almost as late as I possibly could. So you can see I have 0 words for the day. Definitely need to get to it.
It's late. I did take a couple of breaks, but I did it. I'm done for the day.
Oops. Look at that. It's 8:41. I haven't written anything. Good morning. It's the next day. The last clip you would have seen on November 14th, I did not make the word count. It's my first day not making it. I just couldn't get the words out. I think I wrote just under 500 words, and then I just called it quits and went to bed. Starting off week 3, a little bit behind, I think. Tune in next week to see if I catch up, I guess.